Great to be here at the Old Labor Hall tonight and to see so many familiar faces. You know, I remember growing up, I grew up in Morrisville, and I remember Barre really well because we used to come down here and come to our basketball playoff games at the old auditorium. And it is just an incredible opportunity to come back here and to stand on this stage in Barre, having grown up and graduated from People's Academy in Morrisville, Vermont. And I can't be sure that any of my classmates ever would have assumed that I would be here. Tonight we come together as Vermonters and as Democrats. We may come from different parts of the state and we may come from different stations in life, yet we come together because we have common purpose. We are Democrats and we believe that every child, every family, every Vermonter deserves a real opportunity to reach the full potential. I am Shap Smith, and I am proud to say that I am a Vermonter, I am a Democrat, and I am running to be the next governor of the state of Vermont. Like many of you in this room, I grew up in Vermont, in a strong rural community, a community my parents came to in the early 1970s, seeing in Vermont promise and opportunity that they could not find elsewhere. During the school year, I'd go to school in Morrisville, and during the summers, I would work bringing in hay and going to 4-H camp up in Derby. After high school, I had the privilege of attending the University of Vermont. This foundation, working on farms owned by friends and family, and attending public schools, gave me the work ethic and the education to achieve success. Like many of Vermont's youth, I dreamed about what the rest of the world was like and left to learn, but I found the pull home irresistible. I knew this is where I could find opportunity, community. It was where I wanted to raise my family. And whether it's dropping Eli and Mia off at the bus, or talking to high school classmates at the post office, or watching Mia's soccer games in Johnson, I'm reminded every day of what makes Vermont a great place to work, live, and raise a family. My story is the story of many of you in this room, and so many Vermonters. Today, many of us ask, is this story possible for our own or all of Vermont's children and grandchildren? I'm running for governor because I believe the answer to that question is yes, because I continue to believe in the promise of Vermont. We, together, have done big things here in Vermont. We've taken on tough issues. We've worked together as partners to ensure that we all have a chance to get ahead and to live happy, safe, productive lives, and that we all have a chance to contribute to our communities in meaningful ways. But there's so much more that we can do together if we have the right leadership. Leadership that sees and understands where our state is and where it can go. Because make no mistake, progress is not guaranteed. We need to make sure we're investing in our children's future, that our local businesses have the support that they need to maintain and create new jobs, that working people have the ability to provide for their families today and later on in life have the secure retirement that they've earned. We need to ensure that our kids have educational opportunities from the time that they are born through their college years. And we need to treat climate change as a reality, and we need to work towards a better renewable energy future. And I will say this. I am sick and tired of the Republican Party throwing up false issues to take away from the fact that we need to have common ground to make this a planet that is livable for the next generation. And we need to stop letting them do that. false issues around the carbon tax that isn't even on the table this year, scaring Vermonters instead of making sure that we can move together to address the issue of our time. If you believe, like I do, that those are the issues that we need to be focusing on, it does matter who the governor is. And we need to keep doing the good work folks like you have done to make those issues a priority, issues that we as Democrats care about. Our state is one of the bluest in the nation because of you. You've done the hard work. You've knocked on the doors. You've marched in parades. You've made the phone calls. You've stuffed the envelopes, you've staffed the tables. And because we've elected Democrats, we've accomplished many things that Vermonters asked us to do. We fought for civil rights for all, and we were the first to pass marriage equality without a court telling us we had to. Because we know that your pay should not be based on your gender, we passed equal pay for equal work to create an equal foundation for all Vermonters. We know that we need to have people be able to make it if they're working 40 hours a week, but they can't make it if they don't have good wages. We passed an increase in the minimum wage so that if you work for 40 hours, you're going to get paid a fair wage. Because we know when you bargain together, you're stronger. We've given home workers and child care workers the ability to collectively bargain so that they can get better wages and they can do better as they're working for the people who are older and the people who are younger. We have created a better platform for them. And we have fought big agriculture because we believe that it's our right to know what is in our food. Because we are Democrats, we know we cannot rest on these successes. When I look out at this room, I see Vermonters who are committed to excellence. We are not satisfied with just good enough. We aren't satisfied with status quo. We've done much, but we have more to do. Vermont has a history of leading on issues that are important, issues that highlight our democratic values. We aren't satisfied with complacency when people are being denied their rights or when people are stuck in poverty. We've not yet solved all of the problems that face us. We have a long way to go. Our journey will not be complete until every child and every family from Berkshire to Bellows Falls, from Vernon to Virgins, has the opportunity to succeed in Vermont. As governor, I commit to working with you every step of the way to ensure that every Vermont family has a chance to thrive and to be proud of this state we love. Together, we will reclaim the Vermont promise. Thank you.